Previously on Survivor. The lines were drawn, and two sides were engaged in an all-out war.
Because now, you have no credibility with me.
We're going to single-handedly take down the rest of them.
But it was up to just one pair to decide which group took power.
If you feel like you're on the lower.
I mean, is there any way that you and Katie could just side with us?
Fearing the worst, the Soka trio hatched a plan for Micah to give up his immunity and for Evan to play his second idol. But as Tribal approached, the outcome became pretty clear.
And I just want to tell you to face that Spider-Man.
After Renee made a desperate plea, Katie kept her and Alex's decision firm.
But he hesitated, because he always wants to be on top.
But when Alex confirmed Renee's fate, he went out swinging on his way to the jury.
Alex has been looking to work with Matt. If that means anything, and then that implies Katie as the winner.
I think Renee should show some fucking respect to me.
Yes, I'm trying to work with Alex, because you're going to go home, but I don't know why you'd sabotage me.
Second member of our jury.
Nine are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
We had this really contrived plan to make sure that we were all going to be safe, and then we got to the vote and people just started calling people out. It was very clear that Renee was going home.
Just in case there is a plan B or a plan C.
Wow! I was the reason Micah stuttered, because I was touching his hand. I was behind Katie's back, grabbing his arm, telling him, no, don't do it, that would just confuse people. And I was doing it before, and he never realized, and then right when he started talking, he realized.
We hadn't told Alex or Katie that that was going to happen. And so if we had done that, I think it would have hurt the trust that they had in us. I didn't give it up. Evan didn't use the idol, so we still have an idol, which is great. So hopefully Katie still is with us. But I think it's definitely true that Katie and Alex are a pair, and where one of them goes, both of them will go. I don't think they're going to split up.
Wanna know why I'm mad? Best eye candy in the world is gone. So pissed.
Oh, my heart. Oh, he's such a cutie. I will say, his ass looked real good on the spinny bat. I was supposed to be counting for Micah, but I looked over a little while.
I'm not gonna see him in his little bro tank and those arms. Just go to the gym and the tasteful side. Just come to the gym. Side boob. Here, if I go to the gym and I see him, I'll be like, looking here.
From Katie's point of view, it makes sense. Kind of opens doors up for her. And the fact that me and Molly were on the opposite side of that vote might seem like, we're polarizing each other, but in reality, we're really honest with each other. So I would have loved to keep working with Renee, but at the end of the day, I knew he was going to go home sooner rather than later. That's just how the game works.
Wow, that was intense.
Not really.
It was pretty intense. Everyone was really sticking
I guess you guys got roasted.
He left with a bang.
I don't think that I'm a balloon, and that might be don't touch the ground. Thanks, Renee.
No, I don't feel like I got roasted, really.
I should have known that Renee does have a sharp side, and he's not going to leave just a little pansy. So I should have known that he would have caused a scene, but I didn't want the blame on me, obviously. So I just kind of said, yeah, it was Alex's decision. Even though it makes me look like a bitch, I don't care, because if that's that's what's going to keep me under the radar, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with that.
It's okay.
Yeah, not so much in the spring though, because the main season's in the fall. Spring is just we have tournaments and games.
That leaves me with my alliances with Alex is one. Then I have one with Molly and Nicola, which is the girls' alliance. And then I have one with Matt. But the one I actually trust is the one with Matt, because I've been very honest with him. I don't think he's that good at lying. And yeah, I think we can make it far. And then Molly's literally disbanded because she kind of did dig herself into a hole. But I'm willing to stay and help her out too. But I think it's nice to know that she doesn't have anywhere to go, because then I know she would stay loyal.
I didn't take it that offensively. I didn't take it that offensively.
I am kind of in the camp of being on the Lost Tribe right now, but that's also because I just feel I haven't talked to many people on Rosé, and I feel like Alan would pick Shannon over me, and Micah also would pick Evan over me. So like, my strategy is just literally eliminating people one by one on Rose, making them vulnerable, and then maybe like using them to be like, look, you don't have anyone else, so vote with us.
Putting anyone in his position, like if you know you're going out, like why not?
Yeah,
that's true. Scorched earth.
Renee went home last week. I obviously wasn't happy about it because he was my closest ally in the game. So, yes, the three of us are done in numbers, me, Molly, Nicola. But do I think we have a shot? Yes.
That sucks. I was actually trying to be, yeah.
Katie and Alex supposedly still in the middle. I'm pretty sure Katie's on my side now. She told me she essentially wanted to get Renee out so that she could isolate me so that she would be the closest to me, which in a way is smart, and like I don't have a grudge against her because, hey, I got out Michelle. But I think Katie's on our side now. And then there's just Alex, who no one can ever read.
Because that's what I would want.
I wouldn't say I'm in the best position right now. We could just get picked off. But I mean, I think I'm just going to have to really rely on my social skills, and that's like my best strategy right now. Obviously to win challenges and keep me safe, but also to just play to the social side and my friendly side and be friends with everyone. Because I know like people don't like to vote out people that they like. I mean, I guess it feels good to be in the final 9, but I think it was much easier to get here than to get down to the final 2.
Moving forward, what do we got?
We got Matt, who I don't know how much you trust at this point. I don't think he's angry at me. Well, I don't think we fully trust him either. Molly.
Well, I honestly think the only people in this game that fully trust you are me and yes. Yeah.
Right now, I'm the swing vote, and that kind of makes you public enemy number 1, especially when you have somebody like my personality who's not the most overtly friendly, and it wouldn't really hurt anybody's soul to send me home.
I kind of want to vote out Shannon.
Because my strategy is pretty obvious to anybody with a brain. It's you whittle down the sides, so I always have the power. So right now, I really just need them to stay where they are for one more round, because by then I'll have Katie, I'll have Matt, and I think I'll have Evan. I hope I have Evan. I don't know if I can trust him entirely, but he hasn't given me a reason to distrust him. And the only thing telling me to is my own paranoia.
Think about future, though. After that. Do you flip back again? Because, I mean, that's the way you're going, and, I mean, I don't mean to be like, don't do that, because, I mean, you've saved me now twice, but I wouldn't do that if it was me, because I don't think that's the way to get jury votes. Switch back and forth and back and forth. I am not loyal to Alex, but I'm hoping we can get Nicole out this week, and then when they try to get Shannon out, I use the idol on Shannon, and we send Alex back. In which case, we would have 3 numbers, us 4, who would take over for the rest of the game. So I want to do Final 4, like I said. Me, you, Katie, Micah. I know you might not believe that, but that's what I want. But the hard part is getting there.
So who's in the way? Shannon, Alan, Molly, Nicola. There's the next where we need to go.
This week is important to get out Nicola/Matt/Molly. We want 4 to 3. So if we get out Nicola first, then Alex, that would be best. And I don't know, hopefully Alex trusts me still. I can try and convince Micah to get out Alan or Shannon this week. I can try my best, but if I do that, Micah might go to Shannon, Alan, and Alan will lose all my credibility with them.
Yeah.
Then I have to jump over to you guys, in which case I do last. So we'll really have to deal with how Micah reacts.
Yeah, I think we should stick with Rose's side this week. And then,
that would gain credibility with Rose.
Yeah.
I still have this right here, which was big because now I'm pretty sure if everything holds true, I locked up Final 4.
What?
Yeah, Final 3. I'm in the finale. Bold.
Are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Yeah.
All right, Micah.
Yeah. Oh, this.
All right. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. Looking for a 1 in 8 shot of winning this game. For today's challenge, you guys have just taken a survey on your opinions on people in the game. This challenge is twofold. One, it's going to show you how everyone's feeling about each other, what everyone's thinking, what the perception is, and it's also going to test your ability to accurately read those perceptions. The goal of this challenge is to guess what the majority answered for each question. It does not have to be the same thing as what you answered. For each question you guessed the majority correctly, you get a point. We have 13 questions. The person who has the most points after 13 wins the challenge, is safe from the next vote. In addition to immunity, the person who wins will also receive a second reward. There's a new idol hidden in this game. The person who wins immunity will be able to give an idol clue to somebody else in the game. That will be public, so the person after the challenge will decide who they want to get the idol clue. There are opportunities for idol clues at other times as well, so be ready for that. Come at any time. All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Question number 1. Who does the majority of people think is the biggest threat in challenges? 3, 2, 1, show. All right, we've got some Evans, some Matts. Evans, Alex, Matt, and Evan. Correct answer is Evan. Evan gets a point. Molly gets a point. Katie gets a point. And Alan gets a point. Question number 2. Who is the most likable person left in this game? We got Matt, Evan, Katie. Katie says herself. Micah says Evan, Alex, Katie. Oh, Matt also said himself. I apologize. Well, Matt and Katie are right. It's Matt and Katie. Question number 3. Who is the least likable person left in this game? Who did the majority say? 3, 2, 1, show. Everybody says Alex except for Katie and Alan say Molly. Correct answer is Alex. Number 4. Who is the most attractive person left in the game? Alright, we've got a bunch of Shannons. Molly says Katie. There you go. But Katie doesn't like it. Micah says himself.
No, I'm like serious.
Micah, do you think that the answer is you?
Oh, absolutely. I may have put different answers, but...
Well, the answer is Shannon. Alright, who does the majority think is the person who thinks they're running the votes? Everybody says Alex except for Alan and Matt. Both say Evan. Correct answer is Alex. Number 6. One of the friendlier questions, alright? Who needs a mute button? 3, 2, 1, show. You've got Molly, Shannon, Alex, Molly, Alan, Molly. Correct answer is Molly.
Okay.
So Alex and Evan each have 5. We've got Katie and Molly and Shannon with 4. Question number 7. Who is the most likely person to make the final tribal council? Alright, we've got Micah, Katie, Matt, Evan, Alan, Evan. Correct answer is Micah, Katie, or Shannon. So all the Evans are wrong. Hold up your answers. So only people who got it right are Evan and Matt. Number 8. Who could not survive on a real island? Nicola and Katie both said themselves. Molly said herself. We got lots of Mollys. Correct answer is Molly. We've got 5 questions left. Evan's got 7. Alex with 6. Matt, Molly, and Shannon with 5. Alan and Katie have 4. Micah and Nicola with 3.
We're really bad at cheating.
Who is most likely to stay true to their word? Okay. All right, we've got Shannon, Katie, Nicola, Alex, Shannon, Katie, Alan. Say crap, why?
Yeah! Get him off the throne!
I forgot Alan's not playing.
Well, correct answer is Alan or Katie.
Oh yeah!
Evan's still in the lead with 8 points. He's got a 1-point lead over Alex. Number 10. Who is most likely to stab you in the back? Who's the majority thing? We've got some Alex's, a couple Molly's. Correct answer is Alex. Another point for Evan. Who is the dark horse? Person who's underestimated. Who is the dark horse in this game? We've got a Katie from Nicola. We've got a Micah from Shannon. A Katie from Matt, and Alan from Evan, as well as a lot of other people. Correct answer is Micah. Wow. So only Shannon gets a point. We've got 2 questions left. Evan's got 9, Alex has 8, Shannon has 7. At this point, who is the least deserving person to be in the game? So Alex said Molly, Shannon said Molly, and Evan said Alan. If Evan gets this right, Evan wins the challenge. Correct answer is Molly. Alex and Shannon both stay alive. It's all come down to this. Alex has 9, Evan has 9, Shannon has 8. Final question. At this point, who is the most deserving of winning this game? Who would the majority vote most deserving of winning this game? 3, 2, 1, reveal. Everybody says Evan.
Oh, good.
That means Shannon is out of this challenge. Shannon will not be winning immunity. You are right. Evan was the vote. So both of you get a point. We are at 10-10. Alex and Evan moving on to a tiebreaker. We will give you the tiebreaker in a second. Everybody hold tight.
That was I should just leave now. Oh yeah, I shouldn't talk anymore.
So all day, my allergies have been like really terrible. Like I have really bad springtime pollen allergies, and so I've been sneezing a lot.
Should we have them move up?
I don't like want to sneeze on people, so I turn around. I like sneeze into the crook of my elbow, and I notice on the windowsill there's a little piece of paper rolled up. And I was like, oh shit! And it was like very clearly rolled up, taped, like very perfectly placed there. It definitely wasn't by accident. So I turn around, like make sure no one's looking, and grab it, put it in my pocket, and then like scoot back to the table, like finish sneezing, whatever, continue the challenge.
From the time that I say the question, you're gonna have 30 seconds to answer. You're looking for a number. You're trying to get as close to the number as possible. Does not matter whether you go over or not. The question is, how many total votes have been cast in this game, including those nullified by idols? Go. Three, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start alphabetically. So, Alex, what is your answer? 51. Evan, what is your answer?
73.
Wait.
Is it 62?
Correct answer is 62.
Let me rob that game and they can't win.
We'll be back. Second tiebreaker. You're going to have 20 seconds to answer this. You're looking for the number of days between the campout and today, including both. Go. Pens down. All right, we'll start with Evan this time. Evan.
Well, I just put also 62.
62.
60.
Oh.
Correct answer?
61.
It's not 61. Correct answer is 58. Alex wins immunity for the second time. February 21st, camp out. Alex, for the second time, immunity is yours. You can choose one person to receive a clue to the hidden immunity idol. Right now? Would you like to give it? Yeah, right now. Going right for Katie. All right, so everybody else, Travel Council, I got nothing else for you. Congratulations.
Huh?
Shannon's disappointed.
No, I'm actually exhausted right now.
All right, that's it. Right.
That was literally the worst thing. And he could tell that I was like pissed off too. So obviously like I'm the top of his radar. And I know that he has a lot of influence now just because he's that person in the middle. So pretty much, as much as I hate to say it, he's kind of like deciding what will go down today. Which makes me nervous because we're not on good terms.
Austin gives Alex a rolled up clue. It's like, that was an immunity idol clue. Like, I found it. Great. Challenge ends. I go upstairs. I open it up. I read it, and immediately I just grab my jacket, go pee, and then just leave. We have to go really fucking fast.
Okay, believe me, I am trying to get the fuck around these papers.
As I'm leaving, I see Shannon walking in, and I just tell her, like, real quick, like, yo, Shannon, I just found an idol clue. I'm going to look for it right now. And she's like, oh, can I come with you? I'm like, yeah, totally.
It's hard to see. Memorial Chapel marks the spot where this new idol can be found. It's not in a bush, a tree, or a wall, so must definitely search on the ground.
And we go there, we drive there, we run definitely a bunch of, like, illegal traffic patterns, going straight in a left turn only, like, really bad stuff.
Turn a new page before you descend, and your power in this game will surge. It's in the book.
It's in the book.
Oh my god.
Book on the ground.
Wait, where's the book? Where's the book? Fuck.
We look all through the benches, can't find anything. Between the two benches are like a stone path. We're like, okay, stone path, that's mentioned in the clues.
Yeah, hold on, let me put this back. Sorry, Chapel. That's like sacrilege or something.
11 stone. 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And count 11 from the other side.
Okay.
Give me a light.
We walk from either end to the 11th stone. There's perfectly in the middle is a stone that's 11 steps away from either side. We pry it up. We are digging into the mud. It's raining. It's disgusting. We think it's like 65 pounds or something. We lift it up. And there's nothing. We're just like, oh, fuck. Okay.
I can't find shit.
You know your
No. They would have had to have gone so fast.
That makes sense.
Read the clue like 40 more times. Can't figure out any more information.
So most definitely, it's on the ground. As you navigate through this game, winding path, think of the number of people emerge.
So we go to the labyrinth. We count 11 steps from the beginning.
10, 11. Yeah, this is like a 9/11 memorial.
I don't want to tap the memorial.
Still same thing. Nothing there. Like, okay, this isn't here. We'll keep looking. We're not leaving till we find this. Look through like bowls of rocks, and like I was in a fountain and I didn't realize it was a fountain because it wasn't on. It was like just a lot of water everywhere. I thought it was just raining.
What does this game do to me?
Evan, I need you to sprint to the chapel as fast as you can. Micah found immunity clues, and we know it's around here. You need to come here and help us look.
I don't know where this is. Look, I see a staircase. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check down there. Maybe it's like the 11th step or something. So while I'm walking over there, there's like a stone path. I count the steps.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 is the last one before the steps. I'm like, okay, hey Shannon, this is the 11th one. That's like, look under here. So again, we're like trying to pry this like 65-pound stone slab.
Gross worms.
Find one of these.
Wait, here. Take these.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We lift it up, and there it is. There's the idol. It was amazing.
Oh.
We have 2 idols right now, and Alex and Katie have no idea that, like, I don't think anybody knows that I found that extra hidden clue.
Oh my god! Wait. Evan's on his way. Wait, stop. Are we telling Evan? He didn't tell us about one.
We, like, for a second considered not telling Evan just because he hadn't told us, but I think at this point, Evan's, like, crucial in this. Just being honest with all 3 of us is the best option.
Yeah. Soka fucking trio. Having a safety net for yourself would be cool. But Micah had found it. I was going to get something to pry it up, and that's when he tried and ended up getting it up, and that's where the idol was. So if I would have just tried a little harder, then I probably could have gotten it. They're gonna feel so safe. They're not gonna know what hits them. But it's okay. I'm just glad that it's on our side, I guess. And I'll have to hope that everyone's been loyal in our tribe so far, so hopefully people will stay that way and we'll use it for the good of the group.
I'll be like, yeah, next week me and Micah will both vote for Shannon. However, we give you an idol. We send Alex home.
Ah! Yes!
Next week. We can't do it this week, obviously, because he hasn't.
Okay.
But the key is convincing him that me and Micah want to work with him and Katie.
Yeah, so that was my night. Literally the best thing that's ever come from my allergies.
Final 3!
As long as we get one of them out this week, then we're in the final 3.
Do you have any tissues? Thanks.
Did Molly catch you up on anything? I said Shannon. Thinking Shannon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling alright. This game's getting a little... It's getting a little more... kind of exhausting.
I am not opposed.
Yeah,
She hates me.
I know,
she's
scary.
So.
She hates your guts.
And I feel like they wouldn't like see it coming.
When you're getting down to the numbers, you kind of know more or less where people stand, and your options get narrower and narrower. Like, I know strategically it might be good to look at other options. You know, if you're on a sinking ship, you're supposed to get on a lifeboat. And it might be on a sinking ship. But at the same time, I feel like they have no incentive to work with me either.
So I think that we should all say, like, if they come up to us and ask, say Evan or Micah, like say that.
But
the
how
rest of the people
is
are thinking
Alex
Evan or
okay?
Micah.
Is Alex gonna be okay with like?
I feel like he would. I mean, like he's the one that suggested that he thinks like we should get out the lemon rosé.
I'm forced to trust people that I wouldn't necessarily want to trust. So, I mean, I trust Katie that she'll always have my back. I trust Molly. I trust Matt. And Alex, you can depend on him that he's going to play his own game.
Do you think there's a chance that Alex might flip flop? Like the slightest chance?
He's just like kind of indecisive though, so I feel like we just need to work to like convince him.
For that Alex, trust me, Alex.
Yeah, Evan, Micah, and Shannon are thinking Nicola, and I was like, really? Why?
Bastards.
I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised because it's like you. But I was like, still like, wow, like you're down with it, you know?
I'll never trust him completely, but for now, my fate is in his hands. So that's where I'm at right now. It's not my favorite position.
Obviously, they're gonna come and try and talk to us. So the plan is to say that everyone else, aka like Nicole and Molly and Matt, are thinking to vote out like Evan or Micah.
Alan.
What?
Vote out Alan.
Wait, why Alan?
Is this what I'm tell Evan?
Why Alan?
Because that's what I'm going to tell Evan.
Well, Alan doesn't have an idol, I feel like. So
we're not going to vote out Alan. We're going to tell him we're going to vote out Alan.
no, we're gonna tell them we're voting out Evan or Micah. That way they'll use their idol, thinking that because they don't trust us, Alex. They don't trust. Evan does not trust you. I don't think Shannon has an idol. I don't think so. Either way, she would not see it coming because we're gonna tell them that it's Evan or Micah or Alan.
It was really interesting that he thinks that Shannon has the idol. If so, and if, you know, that ends up being true and say she goes home but she didn't play it, then it's a very nice thing.
Okay. And I will say Evan. And then we'll vote out Shannon.
Okay. I actually have never talked to Shannon one-on-one.
Don't start. She's might say something wrong. She's a scary woman. I'm surprised I managed to steal it tomorrow. Quite frankly.
I think that Nicole is probably gonna have to go at some point. Oh, well, good. Right now, I'm wary of making one side too powerful. After all.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Mr. Machiavelli's first lesson about coming into the States and maintaining power there is you don't make the strongest side stronger.
Who's your target?
My target? Right now, probably either Shannon or Alan. Part of me wanted to deceive Evan, but I know that my position in the game, there's very few people who trust me. If I fuck any of them over, I'm screwing myself. Their trust is the thing that keeps me alive right now. Everybody else can think I'm lying, backstabbing little shit, but as long as I'm loyal to the people that I trust and that trust me, I'll at least make it to the top. Maybe I won't get jury votes, but you gotta get there before you can worry about that. If they know they don't have the votes, then yeah, your side.
Oh, my side. Okay.
Yeah, then what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna roll over and take it?
Most likely not. So basically, he's flip-flopping back and forth like a little fishy. I mean, I figured that was going to happen because it's Alex, and you don't really get straightforward anything with Alex. So obviously, we don't have numbers. Basically, all I want is your word. Like, you don't have to tell me. I just want your word that it's not me or something like that.
It's not you or Micah. I know where's my honor.
Right. Alex gave me his word that both me and Micah are safe, and generally he's very weird and honorable, like stuff like that. So his word means something.
You got my word. It's not going to be anybody besides Alan, Shannon, or Nicole. And I'll tell you if it's Nicole. So it's either going to be Alan or Shannon, and it's better for you if you don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess it makes sense. Alright.
I think he understands that it would be better for me not to tell him who I'm picking between Shannon and Alan, so he can't tell them, and maybe use the idol on them. So either way, I keep his trust, but there's less of a chance that somebody plays an idol against me. I really fucking hope Shannon does not have an idol. I want to wait for things to develop.
Yeah, you still need to talk to Katie and stuff, figure out where she's at. I'm unsure what I want to do yet. It's still relatively up in the air, but an idol's most likely going to be played tonight.
There's 4 of us, we have 2 idols, and we know that they're going to be gunning for one person.
Yes, so I got Alex's word yesterday that me and Mike are safe.
So, too easy.
Well, 2 things.
Unless he's lying to you.
Well, no, I don't think he's lying. But the only thing is with playing both our idols this week,
Is that we don't have any backup.
we'll have a tie next week.
We are the minority this week, which means I just need to start talking to people on the other side to try to protect my name, because I know that if an idol isn't used on me tonight, then I have a really high chance of going home.
We could try and get someone on their side
See, that's
to
why
vote someone else out.
That's why I wanted to talk to Matt. I want to talk to Matt, even though I know that he's probably working with Alex. I guess I'll try to do the same type of deal that was with Renee. Like, I'll tell him I'll try to protect his name if he tries to protect mine, which will maybe or maybe not get me through this next vote. This is my second semester at Maryland. I will have 5 semesters when I graduate. Yeah, so like 2.5 years total.
So me and Shannon met, and basically she wants me to try to keep her name off the chopping block on my side, and she'll keep my name off the chopping block on her side. And I was like, sure, like, sounds great. I was like, look, like, the vote isn't up to me this week. It's literally like what Alex wants, and we're gonna go with it to get someone on your side out. And she's like, yeah, I know that. And I was like, so realistically, like, look, it's not gonna be Evan, and like probably not Micah. So like, I was like, I'm being 100% honest with you. Like, it's probably gonna be you or Alan.
And then after that, are you starting your military service like right in the winter?
No,
Are you gonna travel?
My military contract's up in 3 years, so after that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a conversation that like could help in the future, because like I feel like there's like a tiny bit of trust built there. Like, maybe I shouldn't have told her all of this, but like I think it could be good for me. I'm not really sure yet.
So there is 18 minutes before the vote, and I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Are we gonna stick with Shannon and hope she doesn't either have an idol or play it? Or should we about face a vote for either Alan or Micah or Evan?
I want it to be Shannon, but I just think that that's a really bad idea, because I feel like she knows and will use an idol or get someone on Rose to use an idol on her, and then Nicola would be out, and then that would just suck, because we can't afford to lose Nicola. We can't afford to lose anyone on Noir. At least I can't, so that's just the plan.
So, I mean, I also don't care. I just don't want it to be you.
Yeah, just get one of them off.
Correctly, that's the scary part.
I talked to Matt, and he was pretty much saying that it's going to be either me or Alan going home tonight type deal. And I'm like, oh, like, please, like, if you think it's going to be me, just, like, let me know, like, if it's gonna happen, I don't want to just be like blindsided or whatever. And he was like literally like, looking me in the eye saying this stuff. So
Now the question is, how safe do you feel?
not 100%.
I'm saying if there's any extenuating circumstance, whatever the hell it might be, then Evan. Right. I think
Wait, what just happened?
I think he's the biggest threat. He's my ally. I don't want to vote him out, but if some fucking meteor falls from the sky.
Let's solidify plan A first.
Yeah, we have to decide.
Okay, so plan A is getting Alan.
Plan A's Alan.
Okay, plan A is
Because priority is giving us 3 safe before
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I don't think he has an ally. And I don't think everyone would give it to him.
Red and blue have been played.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna give it right.
Right.
They need to stay 4, so they might be willing to.
Have it in the back pocket. If I hear a basketball analogy, I'll switch my vote.
Yeah.
But like, I doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You could have fucking won it if you didn't vote for me for not deserving to win it.
Oh wait, Alan, people say he doesn't play, so that means that kind of makes it seem like unless
That's my strategy.
But
I don't think there's anything to hide at this point.
Yeah.
I know, right?
They'll find out in like half hour or less.
I'm very nervous right now. I'm not gonna admit it to like tribal or anything tonight, but yeah, I definitely think that this might be the end for me. I'm not gonna stop fighting. I'll try to get like people on my side and try to convince them that I need the idol. And if that doesn't work, then I just hope that I'm not their target this week.
We now bring in Brandon, the first member of the jury. Brandon is here to witness, to observe, to gain information, not here to talk. So Shannon, last week the vote was 6-4. So is it just as simple as now that 6 of you are taking out the other 4?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. People like to play in the middle to think that they have more power to kind of control things. And power is not on our side this week.
The floaters have shifted to the dark side this week.
The dark side, the misfits.
Alex, is that right? Is it switching back to the other side?
Power is a fickle thing. You might think you have it, but it's like building on shifting sands. So if something shifts under you, your whole little castle can collapse. I have an idea of how I think things are going to go tonight, but I might just be deluding myself.
Nicole, does it make sense for Alex and Katie to flip to their side this week?
Who knows? At one point, I just gotta put my hands up in the air and say I've done what I can, and just kind of put your faith in them. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, it's a game.
Evan, would you say it's fair to say that both sides are firmly entrenched?
I think the lines have been set, and the lines are set pretty deep.
And so the only variables are then Alex and Katie, right?
Yeah. I mean, these two are both pretty smart. They know that they're not necessarily in with a certain 4 or 3.
Molly, you have been put on blast for switching at the merge.
Yeah.
What's the difference between you and between Alex and Katie, who seem to be consistently in the middle?
Well, I don't see myself as a floater anymore. Clearly, I've changed to the dark side. I trust Nicola and Matt. No, I'm just quoting them, honestly,
So, Nicola, everyone seems pretty certain about where the votes could lie. The only variable we haven't talked about is the idols. How does that factor? You smile. How does that factor into tonight's decision?
Sorry. I hate the idols. they just ruin everything. You think you're gonna have a plan, and then you have to come up with plan B, C, and D because of the damn idols. And it's so annoying. Just because you always have to be like, oh, what if he plays it? False information. Let's get him to play it. It sucks. I hate them.
I think it's awesome. I don't know. I think I think idols are fun. Nicola said the reason why she doesn't like them, those are the exact reasons that I do like them, is that it makes the game more complicated. That you can't just go in and be like, all right, this is what we're going to do. Somebody could have an idol and make it just fuck the whole thing over. and I don't know. I think it adds like a whole different element to the game.
Straight up, I don't like them because I don't have one. And I'm sure the people who are like, yeah, idols are great, they probably got one in their pocket. So it all depends on where you're at with the idols, whether you have or not.
All right, Alex, you have immunity. Are you keeping it tonight? All right, Alex, I'll start with you.
My name on the line. It's your name on the paper.
Nothing personal against you, but I mean, you've never tried to talk to me or anything, and don't know where you stand. I heard you kind of running things, so for those reasons, I'm running for you.
This one, now that I'm here in that tribal, I really have no idea how this one's going to turn out. I really only know how 4 people are going to vote, and I hope that's enough. Please don't tell me I'm going home tonight.
All right. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, Bobby, over here.
All right, Shannon, you're playing this?
Yes, I am.
Okay. In the event that a hidden immunity idol is played, all votes cast against that person will not count. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Shannon will not count.
Actually.
You got another one? This is for Alan.
Good luck.
This is also a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Alan will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Alan. Does not count. Alan. Does not count. Alan. Does not count. Alan. Does not count.
I like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, practice.
Fifth vote, Alan.
Oh! Somebody didn't even fucking try. Nobody even tried. That's disrespectful.
Alan does not count. We're 5 votes in, no votes counted at all. Sixth vote, Nicola. Nicola. It's 2 votes, Nicola. Tenth person vote out of Survivor, Guts and Glory, and the 3rd member of our jury, Nicola. That's 3. I think that's enough, Nicola. Nicola, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. You are in the jury. You will have a say in who wins this game.
Okay. Goodbye.
Nicola.
I don't have my count at. I'm not saying things.
Nicola said it herself. I hate idols. Looks like that was her undoing in the end. That makes the numbers, it seems, 4-4. We'll see where that leads. We got a challenge. That's it. We'll see you soon.
Where are we going?
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor.
It's 4v4, so now it's about to get real.
With the numbers evened out, the two alliances are fighting for survival.
We really need those votes to be in our favor.
But with the entire game hanging in the balance, everyone tries to create their path to the end.
If it comes to a tie, it comes to a tie. Good luck.
I mean, like I said before, those goddamn idols. I mean, you can think about one, but you can't beat two. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Someone just said bring the hot girl back, but I don't know if they're talking about me. That's embarrassing. Anyway, it sucks to suck. Hi! This is so weird. They're talking to me. Yeah, you can't beat two idols. I mean, what are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. So, best of luck. Well played on their side. Solid job. So, that's fine.
Hey guys, just a quick note. If you want to see Season 6, which was filmed after All-Stars with a new cast, new host, go check out the Facebook page. There's a GoFundMe set up by a new host. There was some footage lost. We really want to save that season, so if you could donate anything at all, just a little bit, please go check out the Facebook page and help out. Thank you.